Bro, real talk, nobody pops out of the womb knowing how to talk to strangers. And if you keep staying in your own bubble, you're gonna miss out on cool friends, crazy fun moments, and maybe even big chances in life. Like, be honest, how many awesome people have you just walked past without saying a single thing? I feel you, bro. I used to be that guy too, overthinking every word, palms sweaty, heart going crazy, just praying for the conversation to end. But here's the thing, I found a way to make talking to anyone feel chill, easy, and even fun. And today, I'm gonna share it with you. So stick around, because by the time we're done, saying hey to a stranger will feel as natural as dapping up your best friend. 1. When to start small talk. Bro, here's the deal. Starting small talk isn't rocket science, but the when matters a lot. First, don't shout across the room like you're calling your buddy at a concert. Get close enough so you can talk without raising your voice. Second, lock eyes. If they look back and hold it for a sec, that's basically the universe saying, go for it. Third, watch your body language. People decide in seconds if you're cool or sketchy, so keep it chill, relax your shoulders, don't cross your arms, and hit them with a genuine smile. Not that creepy, I'm trying too hard grin, but the real one. Once you've nailed these 3, you're not just ready to talk, you're setting the vibe so they want to talk to you. 2. Overcoming the fear of starting. Bro, let's be honest, starting a convo with someone you don't know can feel like jumping off a cliff. You're standing there thinking, they probably don't want to talk to me, right? But that's just your brain playing tricks. Most people actually want to connect, they're just scared you don't feel the same, so everyone stays quiet and boom, awkward silence. Here's the twist. When you're the one who breaks that silence, you're not being weird, you're making it easier for them to open up. You're showing confidence, and that's magnetic. 9 times out of 10, they'll walk away liking you more just because you had the guts to start. And the more you do it, the less scary it feels, like leveling up in a game, until talking to anyone feels natural. 3. How to start with observational statements. Pro, imagine this. It's stupid hot outside, like why did I even leave the house hot? And you hop into a taxi. Most people go with the boring, how are you? Or what's your name? But honestly, that's kinda dead. It puts the other person on the spot and kills the vibe before it even starts. A way smoother play, use observational statements. Step 1, spot something you both see or feel, in this case, the insane heat. Step 2, toss it out casually, like, man, it's crazy hot today, huh? No pressure, no weird energy. Worst thing that happens, they don't answer. But 9 times out of 10, they'll hit you back with, yeah, it's brutal, maybe even laugh. Step 3, build on it, like, feels like every summer's getting hotter. Boom, now you've got an easy flow without trying too hard or keeping the conversation alive. Bro, once you've got the small talk going, the fastest way to kill it is letting it drop into that awkward, yeah, silence. And most of the time it's because you're asking dead-end questions. Stuff like, is traffic bad here? Only gets you a yeah or no, and boom, the vibe's gone. Instead, flip it into something they have to talk about. Say, why is traffic always this crazy here? And now they've got to give details, maybe even a funny story. Easy hack. Questions starting with is or do are vibe killers. Why, who, what, how, and where keep the convo alive. Make that switch and you'll be surprised how fast the chat flows, like you've known each other forever. Bro, if you're feeling these tips so far, smash that subscribe button and drop a comment if this is hitting for you. I'd love to hear your take. All right, now that you know how to make a convo feel real, let's turn it up and see how to keep that spark alive so they actually want to keep talking to you. 5. Deepening with self-expansion theory. Bro, open-ended questions are great, but if you really want to level up, you gotta try self-expansion theory. Back in '97, psychologist Arthur Aron ran an experiment with 96 strangers. Half just chatted for 45 minutes, nothing special happened. The other half used 36 specific, fun questions, and boom, real connections formed. Some became close friends, and one pair even got married. These weren't boring interview questions, they were random and interesting. Like, do you think cat owners are more likely to be Democrats? Stuff like that makes people laugh, drop their guard, and share their quirks. That's when the conversation stops feeling small talk and starts feeling real, bro. 6. Handling unwanted questions. So, sometimes someone throws a question at you that you just don't feel like answering, and you're thinking, bruh, really? That's when you pull the reverse pivot, flip it right back on them. Let's say it's election season, and they ask, who you voting for? Instead of answering, hit them with, well, who do you think I'm voting for? Now they're the ones talking, and you can read their reaction before saying anything. Smooth, keeps the mood light, and gives you a second to think, but honestly, if you're fine with sharing, just be real about it. Confidence in your answer, whether you dodge or own it, is always a win, bro. 7. Turning small talk into deep conversations. Bro, here's the move. Yeah, like 70% of friendships start with small talk, but the real magic happens when you take it deeper. Even Ben Franklin figured this out way back in 1727. With his Junto Club, he knew convos have two layers, the surface safe stuff and the real personal stories people don't spill right away. Your job? Bridge that gap. That's where follow-up questions come in clutch. Like if a taxi driver says, I used to play basketball and dreamed of going pro. Don't just go, that's cool, that's dead-end talk. Hit them with, so what got in the way? Boom, you've just opened the door to their real story, the stuff they actually care about. That's how you turn small talk into the kind of convo they remember, bro. 8. Maintaining deep conversations. Bro, once you've broken past the small talk and you're vibing on that deeper level, don't slide back into boring, so nice weather mode. Keep the energy alive with what I call the flattery insight. It's simple, 2 moves. First, drop a real compliment, like, you seem super hardworking. Then follow it with a cold read, basically a guess about them, like, I'm guessing you've worked in more than one field over the years. You don't even have to be right. If you're spot on, they'll spill more. If you're off, they'll still correct you and share their actual story. Either way, you keep them talking, the vibe stays strong, and the convo flows all the way until you gotta dip. Bro, when it's time to wrap it up, even something simple like a handshake can give both of you that little serotonin boost and end things on a solid note. The real challenge with talking to strangers isn't starting, it's making sure you don't give off creepy vibe. And honestly, the more you practice, the more natural it gets, until chatting with anyone feels like second nature. At the end of the day, small talk isn't just random chatter, it's how you turn everyday moments into real connections. So try this out, see how it goes, and drop a comment to share your story. I'd seriously love to hear it. And while you're at it, hit that sub so we can keep leveling up your social game together, bro.